What's up, guys? It's the Blue Ridge Mountain Boys coming back at you with another video. Today we are at Taco Bell. We decided to make a pit stop for a snack before we head over to start working on the boat again. And yeah, it's a grand opening. Yes, this Taco Bell is the origin of our Taco Bell addiction. We don't come here as often because, well, there was one time a crackhead tried to break into our car, and then there was another time
this parking lot.
There was a car parked here that was riddled with probably 30 bullet holes. But nonetheless, they rebuilt the place, knocked it completely down, and actually reoriented it sideways. So we got to check out the new Taco Bell, of course.
Yes.
I have some free taco coupons because the Taco Bell we usually go to was a little slow in giving me my 12 quesadillas the one night. So we're going to test this out. We're not going to film inside because it's private property, but we're going to come back out here and show you guys us eating our tacos and give you our thoughts on what they taste like. These are the what we're going to be using right there. One free taco, because you deserve it. And, you know, we're going to see how this goes. After this, we're planning on going to work on the boat. We got to take the wheels off to get the tires done, mess with the wiring with little hopes left, and fix up the cover. Yes. And make sure that, you know, we got that X pattern with the ratchet straps to keep it from collapsing in on itself like it did last time. So I guess we'll be right back with you guys once we get this food. Yep. Quick glimpse at the new Taco Bell. Not that there's anything to like, you know, compare it to, but it used to be like really old and run down. But you know, this is what we got. I haven't seen any Taco Bells that look like this yet. I don't know if this is like a new style that they're going to go with through a lot of the other Taco Bells. But I have to say I'm going to be very disappointed if our main Taco Bell is shut down for this, because this was probably a good 6 months.
Oh yeah.
This place was down. And we didn't really care because we had the other one, but like, I don't want to come to this one all the time. Yeah. But nonetheless, it's new, and we're going to try it out. Hopefully it's a lot better than last time.
Hopefully. We'll be right back, guys.
All right, guys, we're back. We got the food here. And so what are your thoughts? Well, we had a tad bit of trouble with the coupons, but I don't really blame them. I think it's just everybody's kind of new still, and I mean, I know from working at a store that coupons are an absolute nightmare. So don't really blame them for that. The food came out pretty fast. Seems like everything's good. My one little thing is that...
We got 2 Baja Blasts as well.
Yes. I had to take a leak while we were in the Taco Bell, and I go to the bathroom, and both of the signs on the doors look exactly the same. I mean, like, I could
It's a
not
real predicament.
tell which bathroom was which.
Yeah.
Which is a bit misleading. The bathroom I went in did not have a urinal. So...
do with that information what you will.
nobody was in there. It was like a single bathroom. But regardless, there was like, I could not tell the difference between the signs. I felt like I was in Rock Bottom in SpongeBob. You know, when they can't figure out what bathroom to go in, that's literally what this felt like. So that was a little strange. There was just like lines all over the thing, and nothing that said men or women at all.
They do seem to be like running around a lot in there though, which like it's a grand opening. I get it's probably stressful. There's probably a lot going on, but you know, we're gonna have to make our final judgment here based on the food.
Yes, I did like the pizzazz of the inside. I have to say, there was about half of it that was like all windows, and there's a giant window where you can stare at the people making your food, which I thought was kind of funny. So, definite W on Taco Bell's part there. You know, maybe, you know, at least write, you know, men or women underneath the bathroom sign. That would be helpful.
Yeah.
But regardless, I mean, I went to the bathroom. Nobody seemed to, you know, have any issues. So it's about all that matters. You know. And now we're, I guess, going to try out our food.
We'll be right back with you guys. We're going to get all this opened up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I have not eaten yet. I'm actually practicing Zen currently because I have slight anger issues, and I'm trying not to like be so angry all the time, but it's really difficult. It has been, and this does not help. My taco, I guess, was
upside down
and just dumped every last bit of insideness into the bag. Also, the paper's soaking wet. So, that's a little upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of angry. Not at Taco Bell, I guess, per se, just the universe. So I figured I'd just let you guys see that just happened. And yeah, we'll get back when we start eating. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I did my best to fix the taco. Both of them are
they're soaked.
Like the bottom
wet.
of this shell is like completely soggy. But we'll give it a try.
And cold. But it's not like juice, it's like water.
Tastes pretty good. Pretty good. The bottom of the shell though is really crumbling.
They also gave him napkins and not me. Coincidentally, mine's the one that decided to defecate itself all over the inside of my bag.
Overall, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I will say though, compared to the other location that we're regular customers at now, before we were like that here, I still think they're better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like fresh out the store, because they all tend to get like this after a while. But the other location, if you eat it like in the store or like in the parking lot and you don't let it sit for a while, the whole thing is crispy and like perfect. These like are already kind of soggy, which like it usually takes a bit for that to happen.
Yes, the thing that I find strange is, it's hardest for me to get over, is that they're cold and wet. But they're not soggy, they're just wet. Almost as if somebody poured water on them. Like it's still crunchy, but it's wet.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I don't particularly like that. And I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I'm glad that I used my free coupon and not actual money.
Mm-hmm. This whole shebang ran us about $6.
What was it, like $6.34? Something like that.
For two
Basically
Baja
just for the
Blast.
2 drinks, yeah. I mean, I understand. You know, it just opened. I didn't really recognize any of the people from this one that worked at the last one, so I understand it's difficult and everything. But I don't understand why it was cold and wet.
Yeah.
I don't like that it dumped itself into the bag. And I didn't get any napkins. I mean, a DLT is a DLT. It's good, you know? But overall, I'm a little bit disappointed, I would say, in that aspect.
Yeah, I would say for a brand new grand opening Taco Bell, like, you'd think it would be a little better.
Yeah, like, I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm trying to keep in mind, you know, the hardworking patrons of this Taco Bell. You know, I am in no way bashing them. There was a very nice woman in there. She was, looked like she was about to have a baby. And, you know, I'm not bashing these people at all. And, you know, maybe it was just a mistake or something. I think my personal bad luck is to attribute the taco falling out of the meat falling out of the taco. That's probably my fault. I wouldn't blame them. The wet and cold, probably an accident. You know, I'm sure they didn't intentionally douse our tacos in cold water.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's true.
nonetheless, it was free.
Mm-hmm.
you know, it was a little snack for lunch. We're going to be venturing to Tejas Rojas for dinner tonight.
That's right.
My man here has a gift card, and I have $38 to cover the difference.
We're gonna be eating good tonight.
And I know for a fact that it ain't gonna do us dirty. So, you know, it was a little tight in there. Food was mid, you know, but you know, I just wanted to test it out, you know.
I think they did a
really
good
it.
job with the renovations.
Yeah.
I will, however, say I can't obviously speak for both of us, but for me,
I like it in there.
I like it too, but I think I'll continue to probably go to the other location regularly.
Oh yeah, I'm certainly gonna go to the other location. I don't. Where we live in a suburb of a city, and
A small city, but a city.
yes, and so this particular Taco Bell we're at right now is kind of in the city, whereas the Taco Bell we usually go to is in the country.
Yeah.
And I mean, we prefer to do that just because there's not a lot of traffic, not a lot of people, and overall I think that the results are better.
I agree.
So that's generally why we go to the other one, and we have had some strange occurrences at this one.
That's true.
Which kind of strayed us away from coming here. Because the thing is, they're both exactly 15 minutes from my apartment. So that's kind of, you know, it doesn't really make sense to come out here.
Yeah.
But
we live within 5 minutes of each other, if that.
Yeah.
And we both live in like the dead center of these two Taco Bells.
Yes. So, I mean, I'm probably a little closer to the other location. He's probably a little closer to this one, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference.
No.
So,
Not really.
But overall, you know, I'm glad that I got to test out the renovations and see, you know, what it looks like inside. I do like the way that they did it.
Yeah.
My concluding thoughts are that I think that they need to put man and woman underneath the bathroom signs because the pictures are very misleading.
Pretty
and,
confusing.
You know, the food could have been a little better, but I don't think it's the end of the world. And, you know, they're probably getting used to working here and, you know, all this new stuff. They got kiosks everywhere inside. I mean, it definitely looks futuristic. So the ops are in the drive-thru.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, overall, I give it a solid 6 out of 10 just because of the pizzazz of the Taco Bell. That's about it.
I would give it, honestly, I'm gonna have to go with a 5. Because myself, I've worked in this kind of like restaurant industry. I used to for like 5 years. And I know how these like grand opening things go. You know, it's like, it's a whole, you know, a whole ordeal. You got like all these like 6-figure level management people coming in to make sure everything's like perfect. At least that's how it was. And
it was not
like
perfect.
This would not have slid when I was like, I didn't work for Taco Bell.
No.
But for the place that I worked at, this definitely would not have slid. I would have been in some serious trouble with my like corporate managers if this is what I was putting out. That's all I have to say. So my standards are like a little different. But that's why I'd have to give it a 5, because I think for a grand opening, like, I think if this was like, if we were like months in and this was like a regular thing, like whatever, but I think for like something that's supposed to be a notable experience, I'm not really saying that it really was.
No.
So, not the worst thing in the world, but you know, I definitely think it was, I don't know, I think my expectations were a little higher.
Mine were too. I was really expecting it to, I mean, truth be told, my taco wasn't even really hot. Even the meat was kind of cold.
Yeah, and I mean, we literally just brought them out here.
Yeah, like we literally just walked out of the building.
Yeah.
So they should at least be warm, you know. But they
when we
weren't.
bring them back from the other location, like, it'll be warm when we take it home.
Yeah.
We'll drive, like, you know, we'll get it, bring it 15 minutes home, leave it sit for a minute, you know, if we're, like, busy or doing something. And, you know, there's sometimes, like, 30, 45 minutes between when they're, like, handing it to us and we're actually eating it. And it's still probably
Still warm.
about, you know, warmer than what we just ate. So,
by a long shot.
Yeah, that's why I'd have to say the other location is still probably going to get my business as opposed to this one. But we tried it, and I'm a little bit less disappointed, I would say. Like, if I paid for that without the free coupon, I think I'd have been a little bit more upset. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, so the fact that it was free, like, that's all right.
Yeah. I think that concludes our final thoughts. We should be getting back to you probably maybe on the road and then at the boat.
All right. We'll see you guys soon.
All right, guys. So we're on our way to the boat.
Yep.
We're about to pull into this intersection, and
there's been a lot of road work going on, so it's kind of difficult to like navigate around here. You know what I mean?
yes.
There's like people flying down these roads that aren't even paying attention.
I know, this city traffic is like getting kind of insane, honestly.
This dude is freaking flying, dude.
Holy shit.
That dude back there just wiped out, bro. Like, barely missed us.
Yeah, bro, we definitely had nothing to do with that, and we're perfectly fine. So we're gonna see you guys at the boat, all right? What's up, guys? We're about 2 minutes away from the boat.
We're getting there. Everything is okay.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Oh God, bro, it's up. All right, guys, we made it.
Oh my God!
And as you can see, everything is good, and we're gonna start working on the wiring here. I guess we're gonna have to fix some of these issues because, yeah, it didn't hold up very well. So I guess we're gonna see what we can do with the wiring, and then we're gonna proceed to take these wheels off, and we'll go from there.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, we're at the unit, and as you can see, we're going to use, because we're broke, we're gonna use these as our jack stands to hold up the trailer for like the next 3 days. While I get the tires put on the wheels. But you know, here's a quick tour of the unit. It's all the stuff I got in there. There's like, we have a windshield actually for the boat back there, if you see it, like right about there.
Half a windshield.
More like 3/4. It's part of the one side.
We're missing a window.
Yeah, and I believe a couple mounting brackets.
Yeah. We're missing
But that,
a lot of things.
the windshield is gonna have to be a situation for like the spring. We're not even close to that yet.
We're gonna make sure the boat like actually floats for an elongated period of time.
Yeah.
We really worry about the windshield.
We got other things to tend to. But for the time being, we're going to get the trailer up on the jack stands, and we'll get the thing taken care of. All right, guys, so this is where we're at now. We got the cover like halfway off. We decided that's really all we need to do. And I've run a ratchet strap from the steering wheel there up over the seat and to the front grab handle. So it should create a high point when we pull the cover tight to hopefully get the water to bead off. And back here, we've kind of done a similar thing. We stacked the 2 tires with the chair there, and the 2 chairs that bolt in are like back in there. So the idea is if we pull the thing tight, it should just create like a mountain type of structure, shape, whatever, so that the water just beads off. Because that's what I saw on the forums. If any of you guys, have any experience with this and have any input as to how to prevent the boat cover from like collecting with water and putting a lot of tension on it, because this is like a brand new boat cover and I'm already certain that we've taken some of the life out of it.
Probably help if we had a windshield,
That's true.
but I don't fully believe that the boat cover would fit with the windshield on.
Or that the windshield, they have sharp edges.
And we only have half of it to begin with.
Yeah, so if any of you guys have any experience with this stuff when it comes to like preventing it from like pooling and like destroying the cover, that would be helpful. So definitely leave a comment. The storage unit, see all the storage units there all the way back there at the very end is the unit that we're trying to get this thing to sit in. So hopefully in the next like month or so, we'll get the trailer fixed, we'll get an engine on it so we can measure the full length of the thing. So that way we can just like not even deal with this cover, because I don't know how much longer this thing is going to hold up, and I definitely don't think it's going to survive the winter.
No, I would say we do have a good storm coming on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully by our Thursday video, we should have a good representation of how good or terrible our plan has gone.
That's true.
As for
We'll come back and check it on Thursday and see what happens.
this tire is flat once again that we filled up originally.
Yes.
So that's, not good. But
No.
we're not going to be using them anyway because
Yeah.
they're pretty dry rotted.
That's true. So, yeah, I just want to show you guys what we have going on here. What we're going to do now is we're going to pull the cover tight. We're going to actually, install it correctly this time. And hopefully everything's pulled tight and there's, slopes everywhere so that way it doesn't have any place to pull. But we'll be right back with you guys once we get the cover on, and then we'll start working on the wheels. All right, guys. We're about to start the wheels. We did get the cover situated. It's kind of pulled tight there over the winch, so hopefully we don't have any holes. I don't really know a way around that, though, so we're just going to have to hope for the best. And we'll see what happens on Thursday. But, that's the thing. That's the finished product right there. For now. It seems like it hopefully should pull a little bit less. But I guess, we'll see what happens Thursday. But we just wanted to give you guys a quick update. And I guess we're going to start the wheels. All right, so here's a progress report. First of all, the bees kind of came a little bit too close to home here, and I had to have a little chat with one of them, and this is what resulted. How do you like that, bro? Ew, it's like spewing something, bro. Do you see that?
Yeah. That's what you get.
That is a warning to all of them.
Yeah. Oh my god. Here, one. One of us. Go over here. Did you hear it?
No.
I can hear one.
I don't know.
He was there.
They're around. But anyway, we got the tire off, and this is our status report here. We got the thing jacked up. The hub beautifully spins. No binding, no nothing. I don't even think we're going to need to repack these things. For being however many 30 years old, bro, since being last packed, this freaking trailer is from 1971. They don't make them like this no more. But, yeah, that's our status report. We're gonna let it down here quick. And we're going to see how this works with these ramps as jack stands.
Yeah, so basically I put the ramp underneath here like this, trying to get it as humanly
the
close
axle there.
to this jack as possible.
We also did hook it up to the truck just for, to be safe.
Do you think that's, good there? Right?
I have another thought. What happens when we let this trailer down? Are we going to be able to get it off the truck? I guess it should still be fine.
because we got the wheel up there.
That's true.
Should
All
I
right.
let it off?
I say let it off. We're going to let it off, ladies and gentlemen. She's on there. Beautiful.
Making a lot. Well, made a few creaking sounds, but regardless, I mean, she's
on there, yeah.
Hopefully the wind don't blow too hard, but it should be good until Thursday.
We're going to also paint these up, so that might be the end of our video today.
Yeah, we were just talking because the boat is majority blue, bottom red. Obviously the trailer we're not going to get to anytime soon, but we're thinking a cool paint scheme for that too. But to kind of follow the majority blue, minority red, we were thinking maybe if you look over here at the wheel, maybe this middle piece here, blue, and this outer ring red. Because it's not a two-piece rim, but it does have a seam where it was welded together, so it kind of would work good to have a two-color scheme on the wheel to kind of match the boat. And then we were thinking maybe like a red on the frame and blue on the skirt type thing.
Yeah.
And make it all custom to match the boat.
Yeah, so we're gonna put some thought into it. We'll get back to you guys later when it comes to this, and we'll see what we can figure out. And we'll take you guys along with our painting later. Other things that I feel like I should point out is look at this hub. These are the lug nuts. They're not studded, at all. It's they're like bolts that go in. The hub is threaded, and this bolts straight into there.
Yeah.
Like that, which is super weird. Never seen that before, and when I go to look up trailer hubs to get replacements, they're all they're studded. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. It's kind of goofy. It's it works, and these weren't even that hard to get off. They were they were not loose enough to be concerning, but they weren't like rust welded like I feared they would be. There's a massive bee under there.
What?
Where?
He's like crawling around down there. I'm gonna zoom in on him real quick. Oh, there he is.
Is he the one laying on his side there? Is it dead?
No, it's moving around.
There's another one?
Look at the camera. Look at the phone. See it right
Oh
there?
my lord. That's what I'm saying,
Bro is
bro.
plotting.
Yeah. Yeah.
You saw what we did to his relative here.
I'm gonna thread these bad boys in. Do you think we should do that so we don't lose them?
He's limping hard.
Right?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
You gotta keep an eye on
I'm keeping
him.
an eye on bro over there.
Apparently there's bees infiltrating our trailer.
Yeah, we're gonna have to eradicate them somehow.
I wonder if that's the sound I heard. That buzzing sound? Because I just heard it again, unless there's another one.
Look at him right there. You see him?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like he can fly though. It seems like these really big bees that I've like been killing or killed one of seem to be like unable to fly. The other one we found in the wheel, so I don't. There's another dead one there.
Yeah, that's the one I was
Oh, he's
talking
falling.
about.
He fell over. Yeah, bro. See, he's rolling up on his. Where is he? He's rolling up on his dead buddy there. They're everywhere. We're gonna have to figure this out. We need
to
to
get this thing in the storage unit stat because
because we can't deal with this anymore.
Yeah, bro. I'm like getting sick and tired of getting attacked by freaking bees everywhere I go. I mean, these things are coming at me, bro.
Yeah,
They
bro.
like my
Bees,
hair.
stink bugs, the freaking whatever those box or not, but whatever those invasive
Box
things
elder
are. What are they
bugs.
called?
Box
the
elder
freaking
bugs.
no, the other ones
Oh,
that you're supposed to
spotted
kill.
lantern
Yeah, the
fly.
freaking lantern flies, man.
Yeah, one of them flew into his face earlier.
Yeah, bro, not good.
Not dealing with this
Beautiful.
stuff.
Well, yeah, this is our status report. We're gonna get the other side done, and we'll be back to you guys when we get the wheel off. All right, here's the update. Both wheels are off the trailer, as you can see there, and it's sitting. It's sitting on the ramps.
Yeah. It's sitting on the ramps, all right.
So we're gonna have to get the thing disconnected from the truck here. What do you think would happen if I put the truck in drive and floored it? Bad things,
Looks like
probably.
The hubs are a little bit lower than the anything else, so might just roll on the hubs.
Yeah, I'm sure, bro.
Three wheels. We don't even need tires.
That's true. We could drive around like that. Although I think
hoping-
the back of it would smash down, probably.
Yeah, it'd definitely be rough. I'm a little worried that we're gonna come back on Thursday and this dude's Pontiac Vibe is gonna be flat. And Miss Floodgates is gonna be on top of it. But
Yeah,
let's
that
just
would
hope
suck.
That doesn't happen. The ramps were making some goofy sounds.
Yeah, they were
Like
flexing when we put the
moving.
weight on them.
Yeah, but that's all we have. So he had the bright idea to put the other one the other direction since they're kind of angled down. So hopefully,
Yeah, they'll offset,
It doesn't fall
ideally.
off. Yeah, I do have this little jack, this goofy little jack, which,
Came in pretty handy, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
and if it does for some reason fall off, we could probably reach the frame enough to get a wheel on.
Mhm.
So wouldn't be too bad, but I'd rather avoid that situation. So we'll see what happens on Thursday. But the wheels are
You
off.
want to give it a shake? Just to make sure. Give her a light shake. Just so we can at least gauge it, I guess, if we need to change anything up. Oh, yeah. She's
Pretty
sturdy.
stable.
I think we're going to have to really test it once we disconnect it from the truck, because
Yeah,
that's probably what's holding it right now.
we got that little wheel thing too to put it on. So
Yeah.
I don't know whether we should let it all out or pull it all the way up. I don't know what angle the trailer would be best at to prevent it
I would
from
assume
falling
it
off.
probably should be level.
Yeah, maybe we should try to level it as much as possible. Because I think we're on a little bit of a downgrade. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to make sure that it's sitting perfectly level. And hopefully, I mean, other than the fact that I definitely know for a fact that if I tried hard enough, I could push this boat completely off the ramps.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully nobody goes by and does that. I
No.
don't
Well,
think the
this
wind
this
should be
whole
trying.
this whole storage area is gated, so like
Yes.
people can't just randomly come in here.
All I know is there's a thunderstorm on Wednesday. I don't know how bad. It's been pretty warm here considering it's October. It's like 80 degrees.
Yeah, and it's
So-
supposed to drop down significantly, so
Below was like 38 the following day, so
We'll
it
see
might
what
be
happens.
a bad one. I'm not really sure. I'm just hoping the wind at least is blowing that way and not towards the Pontiac Vibe.
yeah. So I guess we're gonna get this thing unhooked from the truck, kind of clean everything up, wrap up, and get out of here. So that way we still have maybe a little bit of daylight left to paint these wheels up. Because I'm getting tires tomorrow, and my thought is if we destroy these tires, like, it's not really that big of a deal. Plus, we're going to hang them from the boat. So even if it's, like, we can literally just flip them around so the clap side is on the, like, towards the side of the boat, so you can't even see it.
Yeah,
and
we
we'll probably take them to the
figured,
car wash quick, because if you want to flip the wheel inside out quick, it is really nasty in there.
Yeah.
Like, 1,000% is going to need to be, like, sprayed out.
And knowing us, we're not going to paint the inside. 'Cause,
No.
You know, why would we do that? But we also thought it'd be pretty cool.
You can see
Honestly,
the white walls.
We should put white wall out on the side of the boat. That would be kind of sick, you know?
That's fine, because that won't be the side that's screwed up, so.
Exactly. And we got the Sears SuperGuard XST right here from 1980.
Yeah,
I
bro.
believe. So we got some white walls. They got, you know, definitely more than normal street tread.
Yeah.
Some like really sharp things sticking out of the tire. But nonetheless,
Probably
I think
wire.
the white walls are really going to suit her well on the side. So when we inevitably wreck this thing into the dock at 40 knots per hour,
In reverse.
the boat will be fine. We'll just rip the dock straight out of the water. So
Yeah, bro. That's the idea.
and these things will probably explode. because
Probably.
They are very
Well,
old.
You know, we'll see. But yeah, we're going to wrap everything up here, get this all cleaned up. We're going to get these wheels loaded up in the truck so we can take them. I think I have sandpaper. We can sand them down, clean them up. So I think the end of our video for you guys tonight is going to be us figuring out our way to paint these wheels. So that way they can be all nice and ready. So at least we feel like we had some fun with it today.
Yes. A little custom action.
That's right. We can actually, like, today's our first, I think, fun thing we've done with this so far that isn't just fixing it.
And I think maybe next year when this thing is seaworthy, maybe one of us can take it out onto the water for the day while the other one paints the trailer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or somehow to get the boat off the trailer. Even if we docked it somewhere for the day, just so we can paint this.
Yeah.
And then the trailer will match the boat and the wheels.
Yeah, we'll find a way to do this in the spring, but
Yeah, for now the wheels will be, you know, custom.
yeah, it'll be cool to get something, like, cool and done
Yeah.
in the midst of, like, just this whole, because, like, all of this right now is just fixing stuff and cleaning it up, and it's not really fun stuff yet.
It's not been necessarily going the best. You know, considering I put a claw hammer through the fiberglass floor. The lights still don't work.
I shattered one of the seat mounts.
It did take on water, but I don't think it's sinking. But the boat was a lot heavier after we took it out of the water.
And after we
And-
drained it, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, we've had little successes, little victories, but nonetheless, I think overall it's been pretty non-victorious. So,
Well, this is a little victory for
little
us.
wheel paint, clean her up a little bit, because we can't take this thing, we can't clean it yet.
No.
There's no point sitting out here. Once it's good to get in the storage unit, we can paint it up and clean it and everything, but for now, you know, there's no sense in cleaning it. So,
Yeah, this is what we got for now.
yeah.
But I guess we'll be
Fiber
right
trailer.
back with you guys once we get all this stuff cleaned up, and we'll be ready to roll out of here, so that way we can, I don't know, I guess we can hit AutoZone and the car wash quick, so we can, like, get this sorted out before dinner.
Blue Ridge Mountain Boys.
All right, we are engineering geniuses.
500 cigarettes.
As you can see, we truck disconnected, and that's still on. So, you want to explain what we did?
A slight issue where as we were jacking up the trailer, it was slowly falling off of the ramps.
Yes.
So basically, we just jacked it up anyway. It didn't fall off. And then we had the issue where moving it front to back wasn't going anywhere, but side to side, definitely moving, right? So we hatched the basically Nobel Prize winning idea that if he just lifts up the trailer, wheel chocks underneath the wheel.
Ignore that. Perfect.
Basically what I'm saying is nobody's smarter than us.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, Albert Einstein might be close to us, but he's not there.
I mean, honestly, if you
Where-
rolled
yeah.
up on this trailer, if you were like renting a storage unit for the first time and came back here, saw
be thinking in your
saw
head,
this,
Those people are freaking smart.
and you saw this, yeah, like
Yeah.
what is the thought going through your mind with this setup here?
That we're geniuses, right? Exactly. Because we are.
Yeah, bro.
You know, I wasn't aware before today that my IQ was above 200, but apparently it is. And so is his.
Yeah, bro.
So you know,
we got the wheels loaded up in the truck. She's already running. We're gonna get her out of here because, as you can see, as per usual, we're running out of daylight. So we're gonna get this figured out, and I think we're gonna hit the car wash and AutoZone real quick. So hopefully, like with the last little bit of daylight before we hit dinner, we can. I'm thinking we're gonna, we're gonna give these wheels a shine up here, and then we're probably gonna have to do a second coat and let it dry after dinner.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with you, I guess, once we get to the car wash. All right, guys, we're back here. We got these things cleaned up at the car wash. As you can see, we're gonna sand them down now with this, and I have 2 spray paint cans, red and blue, to try to clean these things up. So we're gonna start sanding here. We're gonna make like some kind of contraption with this paper.
I'm going to try to build a gigantic paper cone to essentially put around here so we can just paint the middle part and then the outside.
Yes, but I'm gonna start working on sanding. I'm gonna start with this one because it's like pretty cooked, and then we're gonna go from there.
I don't even really know if it's going to need much sanding.
Yeah.
It's probably in this lip here, but that one's definitely going to need some work. So
Yes. So we're gonna get to work, and we'll be back with you guys shortly. All right, guys. So we're back here with the floodlight for some light here. I sanded that one down, and I have the blue spray paint right here. We're gonna try and hit this real quick before dinner and see if we can make it look good. So we'll be right back with you guys.
mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah, bro, it's bad. So we'll be back with you guys momentarily. All right, guys. I did coat 1 on this wheel, and he's about to start coat 1 on that wheel.
Looks a lot better probably on camera than it does in real life.
Yeah, if you get up close, you can see. We're gonna need a lot of coats, but we're gonna start this one now. So we'll be back with you guys when we get that done. All right, so he just finished this wheel. So now we got 2 blue wheels. We're gonna hit that outer part with red when we get back to see if we can get the blue and red going, and then we'll go from there. But we're gonna go have some dinner, and we'll get back to you guys. All right, guys. Sorry, it's like quite a bit later. We just had some things happen after dinner. But we're back, fear not. And we finished the wheels for tonight. We did red and blue here.
My collar's blue and my neck is red.
As you guys can probably see, it's definitely, these tires are good though. Like, we're getting rid of these. As you can see, now that we're not driving, you guys can really see what we're driving. You guys can really see what we're driving on here. And they're pretty dry rotted, like severely. I don't even know how they didn't blow out all the way back from Norristown, but somehow they didn't. We took it to the boat launch twice. So, you know. But we're definitely going to, once these tires are changed tomorrow, obviously all that overspray is going to be gone, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to like tape the tire off with the new ones and do another coat of each spray, I think. And then here's the other one. I think what we're going to have to do is then go over like this here, where there's like overspray all over the place, go back in with a brush and finish that up. But, you know, we got the wheels painted up. We're going to get the tires put on tomorrow, so all in all, I think it's been a pretty okay day. You know, I would say hopefully by Thursday we'll have these things on and painted up. We'll show you guys when we touch them up and get them back on the trailer. And, you know, we'll update you guys as we do it. But, yeah, I mean, I would say it's been a pretty successful day. We, you know, had some Taco Bell. We messed with the boat trailer. We got the wheels off and we painted them. So we cleaned them up. I would say it hasn't been too bad. So, yeah, I guess, you know, we got it done. Well, guys, I would say it's been another, okay. Well, it's been another, productive day, and, we appreciate y'all for watching another Blue Ridge Mountain Boys, YouTube video. Yeah, guys,
Thanks for watching.
we appreciate y'all. We'll have another video out Thursday for you guys, too.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
That's right. Thank you for watching. Blue Ridge Mountain Boys out.